Did you have any idea? Did you see it coming?
Now, in retrospect, yeah. I missed every sign, plain as day.
You're sounding very zen about this. Hector Flores may have cost you the Intercontinental Championship.
I'm mad, believe me. And I got even angrier when Hector spun all those half-truths and lies in his press conference.
What about his challenge for the Royal Rumble?
Hector and I will have our reckoning. Down the road. He was right about one thing. I am focused on getting back to the WWE title. And that means entering the Royal Rumble match.
So you're ready to declare yourself?
No. I'm going to earn my spot. I don't need another social media storm about me skipping any lines.
I respect that. When was the last time you got in the ring with Randy Orton?
Man, years.
Well, I'd say this seems like the perfect opportunity to see two veterans renew their rivalry. How about the Archetype versus the Viper in a Royal Rumble qualifying match tonight?
Where do I sign? Roxanne, if I were a betting man, I'd guess you were about to say something extra.
Me? Never. I was just going to point out with a little more ethical flexibility. There were plenty of ways for you to win that Intercontinental Championship.
In other words, I could have cheated.
Well, yes, but not necessarily. You turned your back on a Samoan freaking werewolf to check on the poor squished referee.
I'm not going to apologize for doing the right thing, Roxanne.
Losing to the New Day, losing to Fatu, losing your former partner. How many times does the right thing have to blow up in your face before it becomes the wrong thing?
What do you get out of being the devil on my shoulder, Roxanne?
You remind me of me. Before I got it. Before I realized who I am.
And who's that?
A winner. At any cost.
Archetype, I know you don't think we're done.
We're definitely not. Fatu, I think we're gonna be doing this for a long time.
You talking like you earned my respect. You didn't earn nothing. I was about to send your ass back into retirement when that little punk-ass Hector stuck his nose in my business.
He stuck his nose in our business. And you aren't the piper he's gonna pay for that.
You got business with Hector? You got business with Braun? You got business with Wise Man? You forget.
What's that?
I run this business, and ours ain't done.
Hector Flores is the referee. What's happening here?
The following contest is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, Hector Flores.
Hector Flores' challenge to the Archetype for a match at the Royal Rumble was ignored. I guess this is Hector's way of getting his attention.
Or forcing a loss to Orton. We are going to have to see how this one plays out.
Credit to Hector for pulling off a fast one.
The Viper is looking for a chance at his third Royal Rumble win.
And the participants, first from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Randy Orton is one of the smoothest wrestlers to ever do it. And he's looking in the best shape of his career.
Oh, he's proud to qualify for the Royal Rumble, especially with a biased Hector Flores officiating this match.
The Viper looks ready to secure a Rumble spot. The Archetype walks into this match at a huge disadvantage.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Tigre!
Nick Aldis or someone in the back has to be looking into this. This match can't proceed with Hector Flores as referee. No way.
The Archetype's basically walking into a trap right now. This is the biggest opportunity of his comeback so far, and his sworn enemy is refereeing the match.
The Archetype faces an uphill battle. There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle. Man did a whole press conference talking about
Down around to the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
Beautiful. Might sneak one. He cuts the pin attempt short.
Boom.
Talk about cocky, gloating after placing the knee on the back of the neck.
taking him to the corner now.
Big kick to the side of the face.
He's certainly feeling that attack.
Questionable defense on that sequence. Has to tighten that up.
Hard plan.
Orton isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Alarms must be going off in Orton's head now.
Now Orton looking for some momentum.
This could be the turning point for him. It could be the start of a rally. Oh, red. That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name.
He might just be stalling for time here.
Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late.
Oh, hell.
Wait a sec. What is the...
What the hell? This nothing to do it, man.
Right on the chops. Caught that and reversed it.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
Had the Viper scouted.
Great agility. Sometimes you just gotta show off and show it. Ooh. And just...
Oh, gets stopped right in his tracks.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for from the top rope.
No water in the pool.
He'll make his way.
Finds the roll up.
No good. The rope stopped the pin.
He's realizing there's an opportunity here.
A reversal. He saw that coming. Swinging side slam. They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down and stop right to the hand.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there.
Oh, that is doing whatever it takes.
He's taking on some damage at this point.
Uh-oh. He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Watch this athleticism.
Springboard! Hurricane Rana connects. Saw it coming.
Well, that's not very sportsmanlike of him, is it?
He left himself wide open. Big mistake. Oh, man, what velocity and technique on that one. Oh. Oh, my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Answers back on Orton. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
Kick right on target.
Now, there is absolutely no reason to start getting physical with the official here.
And as these competitors fight on, we have to bring up the performance, or lack thereof, from our official.
Listen, it's not an easy job to begin with.
Schoolboy pinfall here.
Hold on.
Trying to steal one here.
The ref is out.
What is he thinking right now? Hopefully he does not regret it. The springboard attack fails to land.
Here we go. Inverted DDT.
Lights out.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
He is connecting to the WWE Universe, drawing from their energy.
Drop kick.
Great athleticism. I think Orton's just out of gas now. At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Hooked up, and DDT. taking double jump tornado.
Oh. Roundhouse hitting its target. Focused on weakening that arm. Wants to finish this.
From the top.
Taking the boots to them.
And Randy can't mount any offense.
Randy's certainly being tested here.
Corkscrew splash. The Archetypes headed to the Royal Rumble.
Hector Flores stopped the count.
Given their history, you knew Flores wasn't going to call this down the middle.
Look out.
RKO is blocked.
Clothesline attempt. I called the RKO.
And now it's a fast count.
The Archetypes road back to the WWE Championship does not lead through the Royal Rumble match.
Randy Orton wants nothing to do with Hector Flores.
Hector doesn't care. He got what he wanted here tonight.
You're right, Corey. Hector Flores swore that the Archetype would not make it into the Royal Rumble match, and tonight he kept his promise.
If you didn't want me in the Rumble, why put me in a qualifying match?
I had nothing to do with Hector Flores being the referee.
Then who did? It's your show, all this!
This image in your head of the evil GM scheming against the hero? A lot of things have changed since you left, and that is one of them. But how Hector Flores ended up in SmackDown's referee rotation, and specifically your match, is a mystery I'm going to solve.
Little late now. That match with Orton was my ticket to the Royal Rumble and Braun.
You could make a fair case for a reversal due to biased officiating.
The Archetype beat sentimental favorite Randy Orton by whining to GM is not my vibe. What I want is Hector. There's only room for one of us in WWE.
Are you suggesting...
Yes. An I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Loser leaves WWE. Forever.
You've worked so hard to come back, just to potentially throw it all away? Take some time to cool down and think this over.
I don't need time. I need Hector Flores gone from WWE.
If that's what you want, I'll make the match official.
I Quit matches are no joke, my friend. And putting your WWE career on the line? Whichever way this...
Yep. I'm disappointed that it came to this. But
you might have to return to LA and try to claw your way back into showbiz.
Spending... There's no way. I understand.
Then you should all...
Big night.
Yeah. You saw how this all got started.
You must have a lot in your mind. I just wanted to say, I've been where you are. I've stood in that ring.
Everyone's talking to me like I don't understand the gravity of this match. I promise...
It's not just about your career. It's about who you are. After I returned from my injury, I thought I knew pain. But when Hunter turned on me, it cut deeper than my surgeon ever did. If you're not careful...
Hector was like a brother. But I can't let this slide. I'll do what I have to do. No more, no less.
I hear you. When the final bout...
Woods, you're looking even more pleased with yourself than usual.
I was just thinking, you know, I could have told you about Hector, but hey.
Hector made his bed. I'm just the guy flipping the mattress.
Your walk on the high road hasn't exactly been smooth sailing.
Yeah? What did you have in mind?
You could take the scenic route through Chair City and make sure he never double, or you lose and you're gone. Champions.
I've been thinking a lot lately about honor, about loyalty, about redemption.
That's deep, Truth.
I've been through a lot the past few years. All that will they, won't they business with them, I chop a chop. What I'm saying is...
Thanks, Truth.
Good.
Well, then we better stop.
This may be the Archetype's last night in WWE.
The following is an I Quit match. There will be no pinfalls, no countouts, and no disqualifications. The only way to achieve victory is to make your opponent say the words, I quit. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, T-Rex!
If Hector Flores retires the Archetype tonight, it will be the worst case of being undone by your own creation since Frankenstein.
That's a big if, Wade. I think the student is about to find out why the teacher stands in front of the class.
Tonight we'll find out if the Archetype has the killer instinct to make his former students say, I quit. Hector Flores betrayed his mentor. Now his whole career is on the line.
And his opponent, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 202 pounds, Hector Flores!
This man grew up in the shadows in one of Lucha Libre's greatest families, and look at him now. El Mago would be ashamed. This man, a Judas, and he doesn't belong in the WWE.
A Judas? He pulled the Archetype out of the gutter when the man was a punchline, dragged him all the way back to the main roster, and was rewarded with a swift kick to the arse.
Hector Flores gave everything he had to the Archetype. Tonight, he'll try to take it back.
For one of these men, this is their last night in WWE.
I've known the Archetype for a long time, and this man doesn't know how to quit. All it takes is one look at his comeback so far to see it.
Booker, you said it yourself. The Archetype is only on a comeback because he turned his back on the WWE Universe for more than 2 years. When the going got tough, he said, I quit already. And he might do it again here tonight.
And that broke Flores down a bit.
Yeah, this is chipping away at your opponent's will. He wants this fight on the outside. Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
This battle is spilled into the ringside area and is drawing dangerously close to our table. No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. The Archetype and Hector Flores were once like brothers. Now one of them will say the words, I quit, and leave WWE forever.
This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
He's able to dodge that one.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
He is locked in and has his opponent dead to rights.
Oh, catapulting down on the opponent. No!
Got enough fight to say, no, I do not quit.
And what, if anything, is it going to take to finally make them quit?
He's looking fairly drained.
And as the pain increases, I wonder if we could be getting closer to those two magic words. God Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Suplex.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Momentum is running away from Flores.
Can Hector withstand this surge?
Oh, God.
Oh, my!
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Massive miscalculation on that one. Tope Atomico finds the mark. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Quick thinking right there.
And Zagiri drops him.
This is going to the absolute limits.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now?
And he counters. Zagiri.
Super kick.
And now he's going to the top rope.
Drop those ready.
From the top.
Looking to fly again.
Pick your jaw up off the floor.
Applied a 630 splash.
That move might have just taken all the pride out of him. This is the time to ask him, do you quit?
Come on.
Ref making a check here.
Fight or flight response has to be working on.
Yes, I quit.
That was, he said he wouldn't quit. He meant it. The Archetype survives, and so does his WWE career.
But look at Hector Flores. It's a hell of a thing to make it all the way to your dream, then have it end like this.
What's happening here?
The Archetype has a decision to make that will define the rest of his comeback.
I cannot believe it. After everything Hector has done,
The Archetype is truly a good human being.
That's more like it.
Come on, man. Ending his WWE career wasn't enough.
The Archetype has lost his mind.
Or he's found it.
What is the Archetype thinking now?
he's going to do some damage with that steel chair.
Don't do it. Come on, Archetype. You've done enough.
And he's not stopping there. Even I agree, this is taking it too far.
Oh my God, he can't do this. Don't do this.
This is something you do not come back from for either man.
Come on, man. No, no.
Don't do this. Son of a...
He may have just broken Hector's neck.
We got to get some help out here right away.
Something has snapped in the archetype here tonight. He's headed down a dark road.
Ladies and gentlemen, the archetype. Let's open the floor for questions. Robert Inkin, I believe you were first.
Hector Flores is at a local medical facility receiving treatment for a serious neck injury after what?
What's your question?
Well, you caused those injuries with your brutal attack. So my question is, why?
Dire situations require dire actions.
But you ended Hector's WWE career by winning the match. Wasn't that enough?
There's always gonna be another Hector Flores trying to take me down. So I had to deliver a message. A warning. And that is that if you get in my way of becoming WWE champion, you will end up in the hospital. Broken and finished.
Hector was there for you from the beginning. He helped you a ton at the Performance Center.
And then what? He turned his back on me. Tonight, I could have lost everything. So I am never going to make that mistake again. Every relationship is a potential weakness. Someone who will bring me down. So I am cutting them all out.
Does that include the WWE Universe? Are you turning your back on them, too?
Every relationship is a potential weakness. That includes the so-called fans. I might have tried to spin your negativity as positive fuel, but I didn't forget how you treated me when I first came back. So I don't need you. And I don't want you in my life ever again.
What's next for you then?
Braun Breaker and the WWE Championship. You will not see me up here again, because I am eliminating all distractions and I have nothing left to say. From here on out, my actions will do all the talking.
Before you say a word, I have a limited amount of time and an even more limited amount of patience for you. If it were up to me, you'd already be suspended.
Well, it looks like you've been overruled, because I'm still here taking up your precious time.
Yes. Time I should be using to welcome the man who actually won the Royal Rumble, Cody Rhodes. A superstar who clawed his way back with grit, not temper tantrums. That's where my energy's going. Not into cleaning up after whatever meltdown you've got brewing this week.
Got it. I'll save the chaos for after the Cody Rhodes celebration.
Look, for some reason, Hunter and the board feel like despite the fact that you brutally attacked a promising young wrestler, that I am supposed to give you another chance. So this is your chance. Keep the chaos off my show, and maybe you make it to WrestleMania without burning this bridge down too.
Oh, I'll be at WrestleMania, in the main event, taking the title off Braun Breaker.
Well, between us, I've got it on very good authority that Cody Rhodes is announcing he's facing Braun at WrestleMania. So I'd suggest tempering your delusions.
Ask Hector Flores what happens when people cross me.
I don't like where this conversation is going. So I will say this, and then you will leave my office. You are opening SmackDown in a match against LA Knight. Be good.
Sir.
Here's the archetype, colder, calmer, and completely unrecognizable.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Tigre!
I've known the archetype for years, but I'm telling you, this is not the man I used to know. What he did to Hector Flores without remorse.
Hector swung first. The archetype swung harder. I'm not saying it wasn't brutal, but the archetype was only finishing what Hector started.
Let's see if this match stays civil, or if the unhinged archetype shows up in the ring.
A superstar with every ingredient to be a megastar. Yeah.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, L.A. Knight!
He talks a big game, but LA Knight is a big game. He's the real deal.
As the man says, he is the isness of the business. He's L.A. Knight. Yeah! This version of the archetype doesn't wrestle with guilt. He wrestles to win, and that makes him dangerous.
You can be dangerous without losing who you are. That line he crossed with Flores might be the one he can't come back from.
This match with LA Knight won't define his legacy, but it might tell us how far he's willing to fall. Tremendous impact on the double stomp. Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand.
You gotta wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought. The former archetype is looking to make a statement, but we're not sure what kind of statement he's looking to make. So much for being his game. Knight perhaps leaning too much on his charisma and not enough on what he's doing in the ring. And now, Knight is getting beaten down.
Knight's arsenal is being taken away.
This is great. Just mocking his opponent here.
Oh, roundhouse kick connects.
And knew what was coming there. Knight managing to get some control back now.
Brief sign of adrenaline from LA.
Oh, not pretty.
Reorientating them in the corner here.
And he saw that coming from Knight. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Oh, caught that foot by surprise.
Catching the back of the head.
Oh, Meteora! Wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him.
But I don't think this is anything to panic about just yet. Get ready for chaos. The chair is coming out. The ref stepping in and preventing them from making a huge mistake. Looks like he has his hand on the trigger now.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
And averting damage there.
Enziguri. LA Knight's hopes are waiting.
Knight needs to figure things out.
Referee clearing the area, perhaps trying to prevent these superstars from suffering any more than they already are in this one.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what impact. This is just turning into it. Well, good, the official saw that happen. Foreign object used.
What the hell was that DQ out there? I didn't want to give you a second chance. I was.
You told me.
And yet here.
Then deal with me. Just don't be surprised when the system breaks trying to hold me down.
You're not as invincible as you think. Cody Rhodes didn't need to break the rules or burn bridges. He earned his WrestleMania shot the right way. That's why he'll be out there in the spotlight. And you're in here making excuses.
Well, well. The great comeback continues, I'll admit. I thought maybe you'd finally found that missing gear, that killer instinct that turns contenders into champions.
Funny. I was thinking the same thing about you. Thought you finally learned not to underestimate me.
I don't underestimate you. I understand you. You run hot. You talk big. You make noise. But when it matters most, you crumble. Like a forgotten statue years past its relevancy. That's why you're watching your shot vanish into thin air while Cody Rhodes has the chance to write his own ending at WrestleMania.
You almost sound like you're rooting for him.
Oh, Cody Rhodes is going to lose at WrestleMania to my client, Braun Breaker. But he'll do it under the lights in the main event, with the world chanting his name and singing his song. And you will be back here, still trying to figure out how the story moved on without you.
I don't need a spotlight to shine, Paul. I'm the damn fire. And this fire will keep burning until I get my shot against Braun.
Sure, face it. While you act out and spiral, the window on your comeback is slamming shut. Late means last, archetype. And in this business, last means left behind. Hey, have fun watching Braun and Cody at WrestleMania.
And now the GM of SmackDown, Nick Aldis, with what we suspect will be an announcement about WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome the winner of the Royal Rumble and the man who will main event WrestleMania, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Here we go, Cody Rhodes on SmackDown for the first time since punching his ticket to WrestleMania. Cody is really milking his intro, isn't he?
More than usual.
I don't like the looks of this.
Looks like we had our own Rumble, didn't we, Cody? It doesn't look like we've got a Royal Rumble winner after all. That complicates WrestleMania, doesn't it?
That's enough! You are going to face severe consequences.
Oh, what's that, Cody? I should be the next challenger for Braun Breaker? You want me to take your spot?
Cody's got some fight left in him. I'm afraid you mean hot.
Make the match of this.
You will never get a shot at WrestleMania. You are suspended.
We need medical attention back there immediately. That crossed a major line.
Something tells me the archetype isn't finished crossing lines.
Our thoughts are with Cody Rhodes.
I don't even know where to start. It wasn't enough to just beat Hector? To take him out of WWE after everything he did for you? You might have done permanent damage to the guy. And now Cody? I once thought you were walking a hard road back, but you're just burning the whole trail behind you.
I never asked you to believe in me. That was your choice. your mistake. I asked for a title. Everything else is noise.
You really think you're better this way, don't you? You're not evolving. You're eroding. And you're too far gone to notice the difference.
Whatever version of me gets Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Check your phone, idiot. Aldis already made the call. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton. Triple threat at Saturday night's main event. Winner gets Braun. That's the WrestleMania main event. Not you.
No, I'm not letting that happen. I clawed my way back, bled for this place, and now I get to watch from the sidelines while they hand out my WrestleMania spot like a party favor? Not happening.
How are you going to manage that? You're not even allowed in the building.
Oh, hey. I don't think we're supposed to be talking since you're suspended. Unless we're just hanging out. In public, where it's safe.
Relax. I need a good.
Oh.
And I'm Let's start.
I know I'm going to regret this.
Kevin Owens is looking totally locked in for his match later tonight in what is now a warm-up for the triple threat.
First Cody, now KO? That man's not even supposed to be here.
This suspended superstar has found his way backstage to target one of Braun Breaker's potential WrestleMania opponents.
He might not be on the card, but he is clearly still very much in the picture. And still very much a problem for everyone at the WWE.
Starting with Kevin Owens.
Swinging side slam. Truly, no good ever comes from being in a WWE parking lot, even when you're not in the middle of a brawl. Oh, clobbered with the steel.
No one expected a suspended superstar to show up, especially not Kevin Owens. Ow. That was just cutting off all the airflow.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
A sound suplex.
Surrounded by pavement, cars, and who knows what else, this match is officially out in the wild. Reverse the situation with an elbow.
Stop to the belly.
Oh no, trapping the arm. A vicious stomps to the hand.
I'll tell you now, I've fought in the parking lots before. It's not a good place to be. Ooh! Powered up. And
swinging side slam.
Whoa! Piling on with the pylon. Boom! Oh! Fighting it out in the parking lot? This is looking like one of those outlaw mud shows now.
They're fading off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down
and a series of vicious stomps.
Set up for a suplex.
Just stomping every single part of his body.
Nothing good can happen fighting in the parking lot.
Yeah, but I don't think they had anything good in mind to start with. And muscled up.
And now it looks like they're done.
Done for now, but I have a feeling this isn't over.
There you are.
Please, no. I didn't know you were asking me to be a part of a crime spree. When I saw KO on that stretcher, my life and career flashed before my eyes.
Calm down, Troy. Kevin Owens, you weren't a good boy. Your turn.
I really wish you wouldn't do this.
There's an added buzz in the air with Seth Rollins returning home to NXT.
The Archetype with another attack.
This man is crossing lines that haven't even been drawn yet.
I don't believe in accidents, man. You take out 2 title contenders, and you're making a claim, loud and violent.
He definitely wants his shot, and he's not waiting for permission.
He's not even waiting until Rollins made it into the building, turning the parking lot into a battleground.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
They are fading off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and oh, stop right to the hand. My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
Dodges out of the way.
Trying to impale them with that chair. Rollins' NXT homecoming has turned into a nightmare, thanks to the suspended Archetype. Oh, double foot stomp! Up the welts already forming from that kendo shot. And now it looks like they're done.
Done.
You really don't know how to stay gone, do you?
This your way of telling me you miss me?
Seth Rollins was supposed to be a special guest referee here tonight to determine the championship match at Stand and Deliver.
And now Seth can't stand or deliver.
I should have known. The first time you stepped into NXT that this upright citizen, I'll do anything for the team nonsense, was all an act. But at least now the whole world knows the truth. That the Archetype's legacy isn't redemption, it's wreck.
It's both. Redemption is just wreckage with better PR.
You made your mess on SmackDown. Don't drag it down here. I don't want to see you near my show ever again.
Relax. The last man standing between me and Braun Breaker doesn't go here.
Randy Orton appears unfazed by the speculation that he's next on the Archetypes hit list.
That hit list just struck. The suspension isn't cutting it. This man should be arrested.
He's taken out Owens and Rollins, so it's clear what the suspended superstar's endgame is.
But suspended is the key word, Cole. Does he think if he takes out the entire triple threat, they'll put his name in by default?
He sure seems intent to find out, Booker.
Driven down hard with a swinging side slam.
Orton's been the predator for 2 decades, but tonight, he was the prey.
I love to see this. I challenge you to find anyone more talented than this man right here.
Enziguri!
Oh, Meteora!
Just exploding through the table.
Frog splash! Give it 5 stars.
Devastating hit from the chair.
Oh!
Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire. Oh, watch out. There's a seat for your face. Picked up.
And now it looks like they're done.
Done for now, but I have a feeling this isn't over.
This man is suspended, but somehow has been allowed to speak here on Saturday night's main event.
If you bought a ticket to see a triple threat match here tonight, I'm sorry to tell you that the card is subject to change. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton were standing between me and my destiny. The main event at WrestleMania. Nick Aldis tried to keep me out of this ring, but he doesn't control me. And now that everyone is out of my way, I'm going after Braun Breaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel to the most explosive, athletically gifted force of this generation, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker. But tonight, I'm here because of you. You take out the competition, stand here, and call it destiny? This isn't destiny. This is desperation. Your last pathetic play. Because you know the only way you could ever be worthy of standing across from my client Braun Breaker is if you were the last man left.
I just have one question. Does he know?
Does he know what?
Does your precious, coddled, oh so special WWE champion know how hard you've been trying to keep me away from him?
What are you talking about?
You know, I kept asking myself why a group of WWE superstars took an NXT detour for a shot at the tag titles. Why'd they pick that exact moment to play parking lot hit squad? Eventually, the light bulb flicked on. It was you, Paul. You wanted me distracted. And that night Hector and I got our shot at the New Day, everything was falling into place until you strolled into SmackDown. Right on cue, Hector's trapped in the locker room. We lose the titles on a technicality, and before I know it, He turns on me and costs me the Rumble. And whose fingerprints were on all of that? Yours.
That is quite the conspiracy theory you've laid out. There's only one problem. It's all completely true. Every twist, every loss, every betrayal, every blindside, every roadblock, that was Paul Heyman. Finding yourself stuck toiling away on SmackDown, far from the WWE champion. That was Paul Heyman. You turned your back on me, so I turned you into my tool. You took out KO, Rollins, Orton, and now my client, Braun Breaker, gets a WrestleMania opponent handpicked by me.
The WWE champion has heard enough.
Braun Breaker is here to get some answers from Paul Heyman.
Braun, there's no need for you to involve yourself.
Is what I'm hearing true?
Yes, but it was strategic. It was all part of
Lied? You manipulated? You made this all about you.
Braun, let's go hash this out over steaks.
No, I don't care about your personal vendettas, and I don't care about WWE suspensions. I'm gonna do what you couldn't and shut this man up by beating him again. This time at WrestleMania.
Braun Breaker has made the call himself. We have a WrestleMania main event.
The man we once called the archetype gets the shot he's been waiting a year for.
Will this be the ultimate finish to his comeback story, or will he fall flat on his face again?
We won't have to wait long to find out.
Wow. So Heyman actually let you off the leash?
This coming from the guy he's had dancing on a string all year.
Yeah? Well, as much as he didn't want this, he led me straight to you.
You've taken a long walk just to get the same result. But after burning all those bridges, Aldis, Pierce, Hector, I guess I can't blame you for being jealous that I've still got someone in my corner. And what did all this get you? Another shot at the guy who already sent you packing.
Sent me packing? You left me breathing. That was your mistake.
Yeah. So you could whine all year about how I broke you. That's the difference between me and you. I win and move on. You lose and make it a lifestyle.
Better than coasting off your daddy's name in Heyman's brain. You've been playing champ while he holds the map. You didn't beat me a year ago. You caught me mid-rebuild. Now, you're getting the finished product.
We've all seen the sad comeback tour. You waste away in the PC. Go earn some worthless title on the indies. Convince yourself there's something honorable in chasing a trophy in NXT. Decide you've got to get tough and beat up your weak little protege. While you spent a year embarrassing yourself, I was defending my title over and over and over again.
Just because you walked in here on your own doesn't mean you're still not hiding behind Heyman's shield. Picking your opponents, your matches.
I can beat any opponent in any match.
How about I name the terms then? Do you want to go run and ask Mr. Heyman if that's okay?
Heyman is an advisor outside of the ring. Inside the ring, it's all me. I don't care what kind of match it is. It ends the same way our last meeting ended. Me as champion and everyone telling you it's time to retire. Name your terms.
Extreme rules. Let's take the leash off both of us. WrestleMania deserves mayhem, and you deserve a brutal end to your reign.
You think a few chairs and kendo sticks are gonna change how this ends tonight? Bring them all!
Well, you got your match. Braun Breaker, WrestleMania. And all it cost you was your soul, and Hector's livelihood, and my respect. That probably doesn't mean much to you, I guess. You know, all those years you were off making movies and chasing that dream, I kept my word that whenever you wanted to come back, I'd get you back in. And I did. And I wish I hadn't. I sure hope it was worth it.
It will be when I win.
Will it?
No.
Wow.
Look,
Extreme rules,
just like
I never...
Here to wish me luck, Aldous?
We both know luck hasn't gotten you this far. If it were up to me, you'd still be suspended. Actually, let's be honest, you'd be fired.
Starting to sound like you're rooting against me, Nick.
As a general manager, I'm required to remain impartial. But as a man, I would very much enjoy watching Braun Breaker drop you on your smug, condescending face.
You never supported me. Not once. You just waited for me to slip so you could feel justified. Well, guess what? I didn't slip. I climbed. And now, I'm standing on everything you tried to bury me under.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people...
You're not gonna give me...
No.
Jealous?
You're going up against...
Must be
Oh,
nice.
it is. Trust me.
No. Never.
No. Anyway.
The following is an Extreme Rules match. And it's for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Reinstated and ready, the former archetype looks to complete his comeback.
I spent a year watching this man throw away his reputation, his legacy to get here. He broke every rule, and now he's in a match where there aren't any. That doesn't sit right with me.
And yet, here he is. WrestleMania. Extreme Rules, title on the line. Maybe this is exactly where he's supposed to be.
He demanded the spotlight. We'll see what he does with it.
With Heyman in his corner, Braun Breaker steps in as a champion to be feared.
With all the talk about how much the archetype has improved and changed over the last year, there's not been nearly enough focus on how this man, Braun Breaker, just keeps getting better.
That's the Paul Heyman effect right there, man. Braun hasn't blinked once since he won the title, and I doubt he will start now, even in an Extreme Rules match here at WrestleMania.
With everything legal, Braun Breaker looks to become lethal here at WrestleMania.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, T-Rex! And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker!
The unification of the World Championship and WWE Championship in 2002 brought us the undisputed title.
The one title to rule them all.
This man has broken protocol and trust, even locker rooms to get here. Now he's in the kind of match where that doesn't matter. Extreme Rules.
The history book doesn't care how you got here. They only care who's wearing the title at the end.
And that is why this match is perfect for both of them. Braun earned it. The former archetype took it. Tonight, we find out which one gets to walk away with the prize.
Brutal double stomp in the corner.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped. And a series of vicious stomps.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop.
Kevin Owens has shown up at WrestleMania with receipts.
You have to wonder if this is Heyman's last roadblock.
But where is he?
KO is in the ring.
He's getting involved here.
And what was once a match is now pure chaos.
Makes a cover. Still in it with a quick kick out.
Amazing.
Great in-ring IQ on display there. Kick right to the face.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
He went fishing and reeled in a shovel. In this case, that's absolutely what he was hoping for. So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous. Constant pressure being kept on Braun.
Breaker needs...
Ooh, sorry, but he kinda had it coming.
Placed him in the corner here. And he turned it around.
Oh, man. Big kick to the side of the face. Knees up. Knees were up. All the breath taken out of their body with that counter.
And he had Braun's number there. And he's finally found an answer to this offensive storm.
He endured the charge and now looks to lead his own reign.
Clearing the desk off.
Better get to safety, boys.
Taking the title into hand here.
Taking this fight back into the ring.
Clobbered with the championship.
You could tell that blow to the head really rocked him.
What a counter! Braun's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Braun.
He's able to reverse it. Breaker can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Breaker is breaking down a bit.
Stop right there, gut. He gets into the ring. Exiting the ring, taking the action outside. He gets back into the ring. Finds a counter for Breaker. Oh, setting them up.
Flipping pile driver. Spiked. Right on the money. Right on the mark. Those are the kind of moves you have to hit if you want to beat the champ.
From above.
From the top rope.
Someone knows that if they want to hold gold at the end of the night, they have to pull out all the stops. Pick your jaw up off the floor.
The 630 splash.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
2 count. The champ avoids a 3 count.
Using everything in them to protect the title.
And the heaviest hitter in the arsenal was not enough. Oh, nailed to that title.
This has been an astonishing display of skill and pure determination from these superstars.
Breaker showing no answer for this attack.
Pick your jaw up off the floor.
The 630 splash. More offense like that, and we could be looking at a new champ.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, we have a new, undisputed WWE champion.
I don't agree with how he got here, and these fans don't either.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Braun Breaker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
Listen to me.
Get up. Let's do this.
Yes.
After everything the Archetype has been through, how can he forget all that inside with Heyman?
He's not forgetting. Those are the reasons he's doing it.
Like it or not, the Archetype and Paul Heyman now sit at the top of WWE.
For Booker T, Wade Barrett, Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.